We are going to try this again. So I always think it's my guest's fault when I do Weekend Wind Down with Nancy that they can't get in, but I have a feeling it's my side. So hopefully I can resolve this. So welcome. I have my wine today. I'm hoping that my guest can get in. Maria Marcotte Kronk. We wanted to talk about how you can use Facebook to grow your business. So let me see if I can get her in. Maria, do me a favor. You're watching. Ask to be part of the broadcast. I think you have a button at the bottom. For some reason, when I press to get you in, it's not quite working right. Oops, and I'm going cockeyed. Do you see a little plus sign or a little camera sign? Because we want to talk about how you can use Facebook to grow your business. So I want to get you here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Maria in. Well, I already have my wine. I poured it about 10 minutes ago. It's already getting cold. So I'm going to take a sip. Thankfully, it's the same. She's trying. That's okay. Let's see if it will let you in. Is it letting you press the button? Make sure, let me know you guys can hear and see me as Maria is trying to get in. We want to talk about how to use Facebook and what's working on Facebook to grow your business. It's not working. Oh, Allison's trying to come in. All right, Allison, I'm going to let you in for, oh, no, it's not going to work on the laptop, Maria. It's only going to work from your phone. Let me, while you're seeing if you can get it to work on your phone, let me get Allison in. And then when I see, thank you, Caden. Jean, thank you. I really want to get Maria in here. Let me bring Allison in for a minute, and then we'll see if we can get Maria back in. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Allison in. So Allison, I sent you an invite. So while I'm getting people in, this is one of the ways that I'm increasing my exposure is doing these Facebook steady, consistent broadcasts. It's really key to, oh, here we go again. It says Allison's trying to come in. I'm saying add guest. Allison, are you in on your phone? Because you have to be in on your phone. Maria, you should be able to see a little camera that says add to broadcast or get invited in. I don't know why it wouldn't be working from your phone. We were going to practice the other day, guys, and then it was my fault that we couldn't practice. So it's not Maria's fault. I wanted to do a quick, hey, we're practicing for Weekend Wind Down, but that didn't work. And it doesn't look like Allison's getting in either. Okay, let me. It just said invite guests in. Okay, Maria, let's get you, let's see if we can get you in. I just invited you in.
Okay.
Oh,
I think it works.
Woo!
Yay.
Okay, thank you for trying, Allison. So welcome, Maria.
Sure.
I know it's always a little nerve-wracking, isn't it, when we can't figure out what's going on. I'm just going to, while
Hey, Jean.
I'm glad we got you on. I'm going to share while we're waiting. I have my computer next to me. So we want to talk about how you can increase your exposure, increase your business, your reach by using Facebook. And it's funny because Maria is a new friend of mine, because what she did was put out on her Facebook page how she had a secret sauce guide. I'm going to get, I think I spilled some wine on it already. Secret sauce guide for free. And did anyone want it? So I said, oh my God, of course I want that. So Maria, while I sit here and share on other pages, why don't you tell everyone what you do in your full name and where they can find you and how you're using Facebook to increase your business.
Well, awesome. I do want to also do a shout out to my friend Jean Hamra.
Hi, Jean.
she did the copywriting on this. We did this book together. I did a lot of the images and the example of some engaging posts. But she did a lot. She did all the copywriting actually. So I just, she's all.
She
I just
did a
wanted to
good
make sure
job.
she got
Jean, I know
credit
you're
for that.
here. Make sure you
Yeah.
comment. People can find you. You did a really good job.
But basically, my friend and I, Jean, came across this amazing training portal on attraction, basically attracting people to you. And so we have been applying and implementing these things that we've learned, and we are just getting some amazing success with it. I've been trying to do online marketing since probably 2005 and just really struggled, failed miserably at it. And so I'm super excited because between Jean and I, we've had over 800 people just in the last 6 weeks reach out to us and want to know more. So
That's awesome. So tell them a little bit about the secret sauce, and is that what's driving your traffic? I mean, I always tell my clients as a business coach that you want to have a free something, right? A free
right.
PDF. I mean, recently I've been asking, do you want to learn how to do this, right? How to do a 2-person Facebook Live to increase your reach. And yeah, I'm getting like, yeah, I'd love one. I'd love one. I'd love one, because it's a great way to grow your following, get people to watch you, listen to your message, and eventually hire you. So tell us how you kind of, how it's rolling out that you've had that much reach.
Sure. I think, well, the secret sauce is one of the ways. It basically touches on one of the tips that we've been sharing. We actually put together a free 5-day Facebook challenge called Facebook Secret Sauce.
Ooh.
It's kind of like getting the recipe for Facebook secrets. And that is what we have been exploding with, is people getting in the group, exposing, getting value, learning how to basically build their audience, engage with them, and sell to their audience. So we go into the building and engaging in the 5-day course, and in the free the secret sauce guide, that basically shares one of the it talks about the do's, some of the do's and don'ts. It talks about some types of posts that will just draw people to you. So in our 5-day, though, we go into more detail about, finding the people that are your tribe. Where do they live? What do they do? What are their pains? That kind of thing. And we talk about when you come to your profile, how is that? Does that engage with people? Does that repel people? So we've done
It could.
We've talked about. So it's just been incredible. Just the mindset around the marketing. It's not about getting out there and just sell. It's really about finding what people need and giving them a solution for it, finding what their pains are, and just giving people lots and lots of value.
It's true. And you know what? It's not always finding out what they need. It's what they think they want, right? I mean, that's always the first step, because you may know what they need, but
yeah, that's true.
Right? But they don't always know what they need, but you know what they want, right? So they see me doing the weekend wind down. They go, okay, how is she doing that? So you know what I did, Joe, I don't know if you're here. I'm sure you're here somewhere. He's always here. he's my Facebook Live guru, where he's the one who actually taught me how to do this and how it extends your reach. And I just turned it into, talking about Joe Hecker, if you guys don't know, the CEO of Design Wall with a Z. He taught me how to do this because he said, be on my talk show. And what's great about what he does is he invites multiple people in, right? But he's the very first person I've ever seen to do that. And it's a cool concept, because as soon as I invited you in, all your friends were notified, right? And then I share, oh, that's not wine, but I know you're on Pacific time.
Well, I am trying to watch the sugars, though.
Okay.
I love wine. I love wine.
It's not good. It's not good for your sugar level. That's for sure. But yeah, so give us a couple of tips, because I've been finding my engagement is increasing, and I've been using a couple of tips myself, but give me a couple of tips that, people are struggling on their Facebook business pages, like how to get more reach. And I'm assuming, did you share on your
Yes, I did.
Facebook business page? So anyone who's watching, please share. I mean, we all know entrepreneurs. We all know that, and as Joe would say, sharing is caring. He always hashtags sharing is caring. So do me a favor and share the broadcast. And if anyone in the future wants to be on Weekend Wind Down, just email me or reach out on Facebook, because I love to have all different guests. So Maria, you're going to share with us some of the Facebook strategies that have been working for you and Jean. So tell me about them.
Sure. So what we've been doing in our 5-day and then on our secret sauce guide is really focusing on the personal profile. Now I know with the business page, that's where you put a lot of your promotional posts, and that is obviously for business. So we don't post promotional, like a lot of people are using their personal fan page and they're just blasting and spamming people with their company products and just
and that's against the rules.
Right.
No selling. You can talk about your life, and if your business is an extension of your life, you can talk about it, but no selling from your personal Facebook page directly, right? Okay.
Yeah, definitely no links. So we kind of go through using our personal profile to build our tribe, our target market. So we talk about the do's and don'ts on that, and then we actually do profile reviews where we pick a few people that raise their hands in our groups and say, kind of give them some suggestions, show them, yeah, this is great that you're doing this. When we look at it, we talk at how well are they using their real estate on Facebook, like their intro. When people come to your personal page, did they know what type of person does it reach the audience and the people that you're trying to attract? And so sometimes when all they see is your company's products, they don't know anything about you. So we kind of talk about branding yourself, because there's lots of people that's maybe in the same, like for network marketing, there may be a lot of distributors that sell the same product, but there's only one you.
Right.
And you may not always be with that company forever. So it's really important to build on your strengths and brand yourself.
It's true. I do an exercise, and it's free on my website, that is called Your Business in Words. And it's a way of defining yourself that's authentic to you, that's going to attract your ideal client, rather than thinking, what do people want? How will they hire me, right? What do I need to say in order for them to hire me? Instead, just being yourself and putting it out there is really key. I always get shocked when people they have a personal page on Facebook and they have a business page, but they don't link the two.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Basic.
It's like you can't find their fan page anywhere. And so, yeah, that is really, I mean, if you have a business you're promoting, you definitely want to allow people to get to where you're promoting it. And you want to be able to have people, know what you do and how you help people. And then there's the featured photos on the personal profile. Do you have a picture of you getting drunk on the last Friday night or something like that?
I have music. No, I have me getting drunk every Friday night. Is that worse? That's part of the problem. No, you know what? It's who I am. I enjoy shutting down. I'm a workaholic, right? So on Friday nights, it's like, you know what? I need to wind down with. So I started this as a play on words, but
I love it.
Thank you. I'm enjoying it because it does make me stop. It makes me stop, and it makes me share, and it gets me out there. So, okay. So, thanks, Joe. Let's get drunk. Joe's hysterical. He's like, let's get drunk. Branding. Did you share, Joe?
I noticed my friend put a like on that one.
Oh, Jean?
Yeah.
If we could do this 3, wait, Joe, is there a way to do 3 on this broadcast? I don't think there is. So making sure you have a profile that says who you are, what you do and a link to your business page, right? No,
Right.
no brainer. And then I don't know if you guys have a private group. I have a private group, Actionable Entrepreneurs. It's for entrepreneurs who are ready to take action and get support and support each other. And I make sure that's linked then on my business page to my group. So do you do the same thing?
On my, so I have two fan pages. I have one that is all about my, I'm a certified health coach.
Okay.
So, and and I love to cook. So I have a website that has a ton of recipes on it that are like gluten-free, clean eating type
Ooh.
recipes. And so that one links to that website. On that website, it talk about my health coaching. And then I do have a fan page that is very new, or I just recently started working it on online marketing, because just building that's how I got into online marketing, is just trying to build my business. And I am tied to a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of network marketers, and have the same situation where they just want to grow their business online.
So tell everyone your website.
Um,
I want the gluten-free recipes, by the way.
right.
That's the one I want.
It's ahealthywebsite.com. Very simple.
Oh, that's interesting. That was available?
Yeah. Yeah. And on my fan page, I have a banner with the website's, in the image, the Facebook cover image on it. So
Allison wants
yeah,
to know
and
your
then
fan page. What's your fan page?
my fan page, that is also a link on my personal profile, but it's Maria Kronk page. So Facebook.com, Maria Kronk, my CRONK. You'll see it in my Facebook profile name.
Yeah, and I
And
think
then
I linked you,
page.
and I think listen, guys, this is linked to our personal pages because that's where we have to start in order to accomplish this.
Right.
But from your personal page, they can find you.
On my fan page, yes.
Okay. I don't know what does that mean? Allison wants to know. Oh, what is fan page? Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
fan page
Allison.
is a business, your business Facebook page where you can promote, you can run ads and boost your post to specific audiences, especially like if you're local, like a realtor, it works out beautifully because you can target certain areas, or you can target certain groups. Like when I'm doing a ad for my health coaching or for my programs that um, I have a quit sugar program. I will boost it to those groups where my target market is. And so when I'm
Okay.
doing the ad, I click on people that have huge followings that are in my target market as well. So it's really, yeah, it's very effective.
Okay, so I've boosted before. I'm like, not that great, but it's probably I did it right. I know I did it right, but didn't have the greatest response. So I think it depends on your target market, but I think
Yeah.
it's worth a try, right? Because they used to say, well, let me go back first. Allison, the definition, your personal Facebook page, and then what I call your business page is actually what Maria is calling a fan page, which she's right.
Right.
It's called the fan page. I just call it your business page. So that's the difference. So if you can promote you pay Facebook to boost one of your posts or to run an ad from your business page. You can't do it from your personal page. So again, business
Yeah.
page and fan page, interchangeable words in this broadcast, at least.
Yeah, and in our Facebook, our 5-day group, we mainly focus on our personal page. It tends to get a whole lot more engagement, unless if you
Yes.
go to your fan page, you usually have to pay for that engagement. And but the training portal that people can have access to after our 5-day um, gives them that portal has all kinds of educational materials on advertising with Facebook and things like, and all kinds of different platforms, not just Facebook, but we mainly focus on the personal profile. So
Okay. Yeah, you know what? some of my clients are resistant, and some people in general are resistant to using their personal page. And I so get it. I mean, I get crazy shit every day. I mean, every day. People are trying to friend me who literally I have no idea who they are. They're sketchy. I'm like, I may have 10 mutual friends with them, but those mutual friends probably didn't screen this very well. I mean, even
Mm-hmm.
yesterday believe it or not, I blocked him, so he's not here. But somebody, when I posted, I'll be live at 4:30 today. I forget the name of the profile. He's like, cool, I'll be there. And I'm like, and it was a weird Facebook profile name. I looked it up. It was sketchy, a couple of stock photo type things. I'm not even friends
Right.
with him, but this is public. So I just went in and went block, right?
Yeah.
I get
They're probably
messages.
following you. Yeah.
They're probably following me, right? Well, once you can only have 5,000 friends on your personal page.
Right.
And I think I'm almost there. I'm at like 4,936. But that's because I am using my personal page as an extension of my business, because
Right.
Facebook personal pages are getting more interaction, but I would never sell directly from
Right.
my personal page. So I like to try to teach my clients to, if you have children, you're going to then not post pictures of your children if you choose this method, right? You're gonna.
Yeah, we actually, in our 5 day, we go into talking about the privacy settings and actually do a tutorial video on how you can post to specific groups of people and how you can keep, like if you didn't want to post your kids, like if you had young kids or something and you didn't want all of your Facebook friends or public to see that, people that are following you, you can post that in a specific way to where it's going to be just with specific people that are going to see that. So a lot of people don't understand a lot of that privacy setting. So that's another thing that we cover in our 5 day.
Okay, I want to delve into that. I want you to tell everyone. I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell everyone how they can get into this 5 day challenge. But I have started to label people, high school friends, family,
Mm-hmm.
interior designers, coaches. I have so many freaking categories, though, that when I went to try to distinguish one, I couldn't get there. I had too many categories, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Am I doing something wrong?
Well, I know we've been talking about Facebook lists, and they are amazing for really getting connected with the people that you're building relationships with, and it's such a time saver. But I noticed on my iPhone, now I don't know if this is different on an Android, but on the iPhone, it doesn't have that option of looking at the different lists. So I use my laptop a lot and I categorize I make specific lists. We go into detail about the benefits of that and how you, how you go about doing that. But that has been an amazing time saver, because when you even, now I don't have anywhere close to 5,000. I have over 1,000 people, but even with 1,000 people a lot of them are very active on Facebook. It's hard to see, and when you're building connections with specific people, it's really important to be, engaging with them and, liking, commenting, sharing the posts that jump out at you, and building that rapport with people. So the lists are a great tool.
Okay, but the question is, so I have lists. I do. I'm looking at it right now. That's why I keep turning away, because I have a ridiculous amount of monitors in my office here. So I'm looking at my list, and I have, they say friends and coaches. They say friends and interior designers. And how do I target? I'm going to sign up for your 5 day either way, because I love to learn, and then I can pass on the information. So how do I target just one list to I guess you just want them to see a certain post?
Well, basically, when you want to scroll down Facebook, that's one way. The lists are one way. You can click on that list and just see the people that
Ah,
are in that list.
gotcha. Okay.
So, like, I have one list that's family and friends. So I have all the people that are posting will show up as I scroll down, and then I have other lists of people that are potential clients and that I've been, having a connection with. And so But I notice I can't do that on my iPhone, which is really frustrating because I'm on my iPhone a lot.
Right.
But it works. It works fine on my
Okay,
PC and my Mac.
so you scroll down, you see their potential clients for you.
Right.
Then you can private message them.
Yeah, yeah. You can I can continue to private message them. I can comment, like, post, or not post, but comment and like, possibly share if something really jumped out at me and I love it. I'll share some of their posts, and then you can engage with them that way. You can. Yeah, it's like a reminder saying, okay, this person I haven't talked to in a while. You can reach out to those, and I reach out to a certain number of people each day. That's my goal.
Yes.
We talk about that too, like
It's good
daily
marketing.
method of operations. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good marketing. One of the things that I teach is give before you receive, right? Don't
Right.
I share, I'll share someone's, we're talking about Facebook, so I'll talk about Facebook, but I do this on Instagram too. So I'll share somebody's post, I'll share their lives. And when I see that, when they see I've shared their live or I've commented or I've reposted something, often they'll say thank you, right? And you're welcome. And now you're starting a conversation with them. So for example, if somebody wants, oh, I want to be on this weekend wind down, you know what? Seriously, it's not it's simple. Share it and then I'll notice it. And then reach out to me. I want to be on your weekend wind down. I'll be like, oh, they gave me something, right? So I literally on a daily basis say, okay, what can I share of someone who I really want to give value to? And hopefully I create a relationship with them. I've gotten on
I
multiple podcasts that way, right? Share.
I just love what you're doing. I think it's just awesome. It's funny. I just read a comment that Jean made. Put the weirdos on the restricted
Yes, no, I
list.
just block them. I mean, restricted,
Yeah.
block, however you get them there. Let me just answer. Allison said, privacy set as public for personal question mark. So I'll answer that and then I'll let Maria chime in too, because I am set to public because again, I have chosen, my kids are older now, right? So I've chosen to let my private, my Facebook personal page, I'm trying to use the proper terminology, to be public because I do use it as an extension of growing my business. One thing I do is as people ask to be friends or I ask them to be friends, then I do from my phone, ask them to like my business page, right? Not all of them will. And that grows my business page as well. I read somewhere, did I read it in yours? I read it somewhere that your personal page gets about a 7% reach, and your business page right now is only getting about a 2% reach.
Yeah, I didn't put that, but that's so true. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, what a difference. So it kind of proves if you're at a stage of life or you can truly let your personal page be an extension of your business without losing that feeling that you're enjoying Facebook, then make it public and share who you are, share what you do. You get people to you ask for the friendship or they ask you, screen them first, make sure they seem legit. And then at some point you can invite them over to like your business page, right? Or you can direct them. I'm giving away something for free on my business page. Do you ever do something like that?
Oh yeah. When you come to my website, ahealthywebsite.com, you'll see a guide, a 7-day meal guide that focuses on balancing the blood sugars and losing weight. So that's my giveaway, my main giveaway on my website. So yeah, that's extremely important. I was going to say on the back to the personal profile that there is definitely very simple ways of just because people really buy from whom. If you have a business, it's really, in my opinion, it's important to have it on public, and there's ways to post your kids and things that you want to keep private to only, like if you had your mom on as a friend and maybe your best friend, they can be the only ones that will see. All the rest of them, it can be hidden. The only because basically people buy from whom they like and trust. So if
Yeah.
they see pictures of you on vacation and you're enjoying life and you're into hiking or whatever it is, or into drinking wine or whatever it is, you're
Oh,
gonna,
wine.
you're gonna, yeah,
That's my
yeah.
cue. Go
You're
ahead.
gonna, you're gonna draw fun people to you. When you showing that. So I think it's really important if you have a business that you're promoting, it's really important to have it on public. But it is, I mean, I did meet one lady that's married to a police officer. So
That's a good one.
when she takes pictures, she has to make sure that, because she's a financial advisor, but she has to make sure that he's not in none of her pictures. And then
Right.
she's really big on the security settings, but she uses her personal. In fact, she, you know what, I don't know if this is the same person or not, but there is, it could be another, but there is one person in our 5-day that has had amazing amazing results. And she shared her testimony about how many leads she got in just what with just 1 week. She shared how she got 50 more. She had 50 more new people that contacted her about her financial
Services.
business.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she also has been invited to do some training with some local groups. So it's just, yeah, it's.
Now, does
I
that
love it when
require
people
them
share.
go into that program that helps them generate leads?
She got these from just going through our 5-day course.
That's a
I mean,
beautiful
people have,
thing.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of value. We really poured our heart and soul into this, just really giving great value. And people can,
Go ahead,
they
tell.
can, you know, if they want to go deeper, they have that option. But if they just want to take what they've learned in the 5-day, I definitely think it could be great value for people.
So where do they find that?
So if they
Forget that. Where do I find that? I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, our next 5-day is starting Monday, the 27th of November. And basically just send me a private message and say, hey, I want to be in the 5-day group. Make sure you let me know what you want, because we do have different programs that we're offering. I want to make sure which one you're reaching me out for. If it's somebody, sometimes people just private message me and say, I'm interested. And it's like, what
are you interested in?
Be specific, yeah.
Okay, so they have to say they're interested in the 5-day Facebook challenge. Yeah, that's true. Caden is my son and my virtual assistant, and he's saying you need a landing page. Do you have it to a landing page?
Actually, we are going to we're going to start putting that in place where it because we want to send out daily emails to people, build our email list, and we want to be able to send out our daily action steps in email and our posts. So we are actually putting together a landing page that people can register for the class.
I have to tell you,
we haven't gotten that in place. Actually, we were talking about that just this morning, about putting something like that in place.
You know what, Caden, put in ClickFunnels in there. I have to tell you, ClickFunnels has changed the face of my business. Yeah. It is unbelievable. And what I recently offered, so people who don't understand, ClickFunnels, I will build it for you if you reach out. Okay, that's awesome. So this is what we did. So when I started using ClickFunnels, which creates landing pages, if people have seen my webinars and they've opted in for free, they put their name and their email address and they get into my webinar, right? Caden has become a ClickFunnels expert and has built me landing pages that are converting between 65 and 85%. It's insane. Awesome. And so what we did was we created an offer, which I think he just put in there, to share my pages that are converting at ridiculous rates. And Caden is every Wednesday, and this has nothing to do with me, although it's my ClickFunnels, he's doing a free webinar every Wednesday to teach people how to create their own landing pages through ClickFunnels if they use this link. It's 85%. I couldn't even believe it myself that Lisa, tell us what you want. You want the ClickFunnels or you want the Facebook 5-day challenge? Let us know. Or anything else we've mentioned. So anyway.
And it'd probably be best to send that email to that person, private message, rather than having it up on a public like that.
Yeah, it's just an email.
I mean, not that, you know.
It's Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Everything. She wants everything. Okay, so Kaden will send you the ClickFunnels link, or you can just click it in the messaging here, and it'll take you after the broadcast. So anyway, just so you know, the landing pages that I built in the beginning of my business, I hired a virtual assistant. They built a landing page. It was all great, but it didn't convert at the rate that the ClickFunnels is converting. And it's because ClickFunnels gives you starter templates, and then Kaden has trained on how to fine tune which options really work to convert your landing pages. So when my webinars come out now, I put it on Facebook, send an email, they send an email because I do joint webinars, and anyone who hits that page, 85%, 65 to 85% of them convert. And those are the numbers you want. And the amount of support you get is incredible. And the fact that Kaden, okay, Kaden, I will make your landing pages, shit glitter. Oh my God, he's so funny. But yeah, I mean, he's even recently figured out how to make like I don't know, Kaden, you have to say how it works. It's like a moving landing page. Like it just, the background image sort of moves. It shows somebody writing. So I'm going to be coming out with weekly webinars on doing your business in words. Like it's a take on an elevator speech, but easier and makes more sense, as somebody just emailed me. So anyway, those are the kinds of things that are in the background, and you use Facebook to get them out there. Not right. One thing is building your email list. And I liked what you said, Maria. You're like, I'll send it to you. I'm not going to just put you on my email list. I try to do the same thing. Right. If it's a landing page, you're going on my email list. But if I'm offering something through Facebook, like whoever wants to say yes, they get it, and I'm not automatically putting them into.
Yeah, I always get the permission. That's for sure. That's really important. They may not want to get my newsletter.
Why not? No, of course they want your newsletter. But yeah, you know what? It's a day and age of constant bombardment, and sometimes people just have to say no to things. And as a business coach, I often say, I know there is so much fabulous information out there, and you want it all, and you want to gather it all. Oh my God, I went through that stage, and I still sometimes go back into it where I'm just chasing everything. But then when I know I have a program I have to roll out, it's like, stop chasing shiny objects, stop going into people's challenges, stop, right? I give myself 15 minutes 3 times a day to get on Facebook, answer, do my own promotion, share, be giving in other people's profiles, because really that's the key, right? So how much time a day do you market on Facebook?
Well, I spend about 20 minutes a day liking, commenting, sharing, and having communication. Sometimes it goes more. And then, some of, like lately when we've been putting these 5-day challenges together, we also have a 10-day challenge that goes into deeper. That we've been spending a lot of time with, because Gina and I have been doing a lot of video tutorials, and so we've been practically with each other all day long at times.
It's good to have a partner, though. I mean, it's hard to be a solopreneur. It's good to have a partner.
Oh, it's amazing. And she has a real gift for copywriting, and just, so she's incredible. Yeah.
That's great. So, okay. So another trick for Facebook, how do you get more interaction?
Basically, when you're, just like what you were saying, when you put out value, before you put out a post. That's one of the things we talk about, is going out there and engaging with people first. Before you put out a post, engage with other people, reach out to other people, and just start building conversations with people. And when you reach out to them and you start liking their posts, and then when they start liking your posts, Facebook actually shows more of your posts to those people that are interacting with you. So you're creating more visibility as you're connecting with people. So yeah, it's definitely, you want to give value and reach out to people and like their posts and engage with them.
Now, you talked about in here, which is stuff I did not know. Send no more than 5, and everyone, you can get a copy of this secret sauce guide by private messaging Maria, and let her know you want the secret sauce guide. This is what I have. Some of the things that you mentioned in here, I did not know. Like, send no more than 5 to 10 friend requests per day. And I have to tell you, I don't send any at this point. Well, maybe once in a while if I hear somebody on a podcast or something that I want to be friends with. But I'm so close to the limit now, I just screen the ones that come in. But why is that?
Well, Jean's been the expert at this because she had a ton of people that raised their hand on this one post at once. Mine was over a period of days, so it was a little bit easier for me. But when these people were raising their, I don't get why Facebook does this, because these people were literally responding to her post that she put out saying, I'm interested. They raised their hand. So when she reached, not only sending private, friends requests, but sending messages after so many, Facebook just put her in temporary Facebook jail.
I've been in jail. I've been in jail where they said you're locked down for 24 or 48 hours. I don't remember. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in Facebook jail. But it was pretty extensive.
And that could change. It could be 5 friends requests today, but next month maybe you could get away with 10, or maybe you can only do, well, I can't imagine them going less than 5 a day, but you never know.
That would be ridiculous.
They're constantly changing. So another great thing about our 5 days is we're very relevant. We're not teaching stuff that they did 5 years ago, because Facebook changes.
Wait, who's in jail now?
I'm in jail now.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Cease. Wow. You know what? I've been there. I think I was there twice, but I will tell you honestly, it's because I have I have 3 virtual assistants to run this business. So people think I'm everywhere, and it's not always me, but they have my permission. They've been trained by me. They have my voice, although I always answer all my private messages myself, and my virtual assistant may make a post, but anyone who responds after that, it's always me. So, but she was posting and people responded to something. They wanted, a link that I had offered, and it was all of a sudden, boom, you're in Facebook jail or whatever they said.
Right. And they don't like you to send links to the people.
Even through private messenger, they don't like it.
Yeah. Right. So that is one of the things with the ClickFunnels that we were trying to figure out how we can get around it, because if people private message us and they say, hey, I want to join the 5-day, and then we send them a link to the landing page, that will actually that has gotten us in jail, because we did that with some other promotion. We sent them a link, and then Jean got in Facebook jail. One thing that she has done that has helped, she's been in Facebook jail quite a lot since we've been doing
Jean, no more Facebook jail. You know what? I totally get it.
Yeah, one of the things that she did that really has helped is she there's 2 ways to get into our 5-day group. On the post, when she made a post, she said one of the ways is to comment below, raise your hand, say I'm interested, or put an emoji in there. The second way is to send me a friend's request or a private message. So that has made all the difference in the world, because when she tries to reach out to those people that raise their hand, she gets dinged. But when they reach out to her and send her a private message or a friend's request, she can take hundreds of friends requests a day if she wanted to. So
right. It's true. You want it to be incoming. Send me a private message.
Stop
telling everyone I'm
jail.
I've been there. I totally get it. I'm just going to answer Allison. Why do people friend request on your personal page? Can't they just like your business page? Yeah, they can, but they find your personal page first. Facebook was originally meant to be a social network, and they your personal page comes up first, especially if your personal page is in your name and your business page is in a different name, possibly the name of your business. So they can. And I have gotten messages from people, like if I friend requested them in the past, they're like, listen, I don't accept friends related to business. Please like my business page and keep track of me there. So that's okay too, if that's what you want to do. Once you get to your 5,000 friend limit, they automatically follow you, right? I think that's the way it works. Once I hit my 5,000, they're going to get a message that I've maxed out on my friends. Then I'm going to do some cleaning out.
Right. You got to
Right?
do the cleaning out.
You got to do the
Yeah.
cleaning out. But something you said I wanted to go back to. Oh, you know what I'm doing? And I'm gonna share away when I figure it out. I started already. I started to use bots.
I haven't
So
used that.
bots are a mini landing page basically, but nothing replaces the ClickFunnels to the extent like when I'm giving a free giveaway, or I can explain it a little bit and make it more enticing, and again get that high conversion rate. But I'm starting to look into bots also, but it's kind of like iffy for me because I get annoyed when I get too many bots. Those
Hmm.
bots are a automated response system that if you message me, you're going to get, hey, Nancy, I'll be back to you in a sec, in 10 minutes or an hour or shortly. In the
Yeah.
meantime, would you like your business in words, and it provide a link. So it answers
Yeah,
for me.
actually, they have done a training on that mini messenger too. There's actually
Yes,
third-party softwares where you can actually, it's almost like an autoresponder, like Aweber, where
it
they
is.
capture, yeah, where you can send out messages and you can send out, I mean, it is pretty amazing and it's pretty new technology. So mini chat,
Yeah.
it's called
Yep.
mini chat.
ManyChat. That's what I use. Just started. We're learning it. I literally can't burden my virtual assistants any more than I burden them today. So I'm actually trying to learn this. My 52-year-old brain is trying to learn how to use ManyChat, but it's really cool. So
Yeah.
I would love to, learn that and do a weekend wind down about that, because once I'm drinking, that'll be really fun. But it's like an automatic responder to a message that someone sends. And then once they're in your system, you can send out broadcasts to them. Um, so it's got tremendous potential, but it's just learning it. And it doesn't look so hard. It's just spending the time to learn it. So, okay, so the strategies that have worked for me to grow my business and extend my reach is, one, creating a private Facebook group for my target market, who are entrepreneurs who want to take action and grow their business. So I call that actionable entrepreneurs. It's a private Facebook group. I don't know if Caden's still on. He can put in the link. That's where I actually go live every single day there, Monday through Friday. I actually try to not go live on the weekends unless I'm inspired to do so. Um, then I do these consistent Facebook Lives, weekend wind down every Friday. It's usually 4 o'clock or 4:30. And that is starting to gain more. I literally get texts like, I wanted to talk to you before your weekend wind down, and people look for it. And if they can't watch live, I'll get a lot of replay afterwards, and people will message me about what we talked about. I find very short questions and these new GIF, like respond via GIF what your favorite food is. That people love that. I actually love it myself. People
Engaging posts.
respond engaging posts. So it's asking someone to comment yes, no, or what worked recently too is just to get engagement. And when you're a solopreneur, sometimes you just want to know people are out there, right? So you post something like, I think I posted, I don't even remember. It was something about what you've learned in life, like inspirational something. And so many people commented on like a life lesson, so to speak. And that was so engaging too, because I'm looking at that, I'm like, wow, what great content. Also thanking everyone for sharing, because that's something, the ones that inspired me are the ones I can use in the future on my Instagram. also, just like great quotes and great things to focus on. So I'm always looking at that. So short responses, engaging posts like the GIFs, this consistency in whatever you choose to do on Facebook, consistency is key. So if you're going to go live every day, go live every day. If you're going to go live once a week, go live once a week. Engaging posts, increasing your friends list, then inviting them to like your business page, having consistent content on your business page. What else did I miss?
Oh, I wanted to, when you were talking about the engaging posts, you'll get a kick out of this one with the parents, but I put respond with a GIF, what you would do if you didn't have your kids for 24 hours. And
oh my God, can I use that one?
Yeah, it's a great one. I was like cracking
that's
up.
A great
it was a good one. The way people would respond, I was like cracking up. It was funny.
You know what? So, the bottom line is people do want to have fun on Facebook, and they do want to connect and sell and share and all that stuff. But the bottom line is if you can make it fun, people are more apt to stop and look at your post. Right. So, I really like that.
That's what I love about your wind down is, you just, it's a great idea.
Oh, you said wine. I have to take another drink. Thankfully, it's the same bottle from last week, so it's not completely, If I have a new bottle every week, now you have to be concerned. But yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these, and I think just like everyone, you initially have anxiety over doing, like, is it going to be popular? Are people going to like it? Is it stupid? But I just wanted to have a steady program. And, here's an interesting thing that I do, and maybe other people want to do the same thing. I take my Facebook Lives and I upload them to YouTube. And then I upload them to Podbean. So I have YouTube, and I teach all my clients how to do this, how to reuse their content to get the maximum reach. Because isn't that always the case? It's very hard to come up with content. So you want to learn how to take your content and spread it over the maximum amount of reach so that you have more opportunity to be found and to be heard. And if somebody connects with your voice and your messaging, and people don't hire you for information. They can find out anything they want on the internet. What they hire you for is implementation. And I will say that over and over and over again. Right? I mean, with your health coaching, right? That people know what to do.
Yeah, they know they're supposed to eat kale and cut out the sugars, but it's about,
Do I have
it's
to?
really about implementing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Having somebody that you're accountable to. And
right.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So thank you so much for being my guest today.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
I love having you here, and I hope that everyone learned something, and I hope you shared. And if you watch this later, we'll put all the links. Maria, feel free to go in the comments and put whatever links. Drink more wine. I will. Don't worry. My son is driving home, 18 years old, and driving 8 hours by himself home from college right now as we speak. And it's making me a little crazy. Like he did just call me right before this broadcast. He's like, okay, I got 3.5 hours more to go. Mom, you want to go out to dinner when I get home? And I'm like, breathe. Did you stop for food? Do you have gas? He wanted to have somebody with him, but it didn't work out that they were able to drive. So this is the first big drive of an 18-year-old in a Jeep, 8 hours.
Yeah, that's a long drive.
Yeah, hitting New York City.
My daughter did last year when my daughter was in the States. She's in France now, but when she was in the States, she was in Minnesota, and she went to Colorado for Thanksgiving. She's coming to California for Christmas, but she was driving to Colorado, but luckily she was with a friend. But that was like 17 hours, I think.
Oh, wow.
It was a long trip from Minnesota. So
yeah.
I was like this, at least it was, I don't know. There's still snow, in those areas. So I was, I'm nervous. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's why I ended up getting him a Jeep. It's a used Jeep, but he is in Fredonia, New York. I'm on Long Island, and they get hit with such lake effect snow. I couldn't let him go up with the car he had here. It would have been just a disaster because he would get stuck, for sure. So he's a good driver. He's a good kid.
Oh, you get to have your kids with you on the holidays.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
I'm actually going
missing
to,
mine.
I know it's hard. I'm actually going to Atlanta to be with my sister at Thanksgiving with my boyfriend, and 2 of my 3 kids are coming. So I'm really excited.
That is awesome.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, I have one kid in South America that's been traveling the world since January. I haven't seen him since January.
Oh.
And then I have my daughter that's going to be in France for 16 months. So she will be back next Christmas, 2018. That's when she's coming back. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's a tough one because she's only 20. My older son he's 28. So, but I miss both of them just terribly. But
you know what?
But they're going to be back.
In those times, you thank God we have the technology, right? Because when we were younger, you didn't have this technology. If you were away, you were just a phone call whenever you could fit it in. And now at least we have smartphones, we have WhatsApp, we have Facebook, we have all kinds of ways to keep track of them. If they're posting on Instagram, you can figure out what they're doing, you know.
Yeah, FaceTime a lot.
Yes.
They don't have the internet service. The internet service is crazy expensive if you carry it through.
That's
so
true.
We do a lot of FaceTime.
Right. Yeah. So, all right.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, Allison, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone who watched us today and who will watch us in replay or watch us on YouTube at my channel, Nancy Ganzikoffer, or my Podbean channel, which is the same, Nancy Ganzikoffer, or just rewatch here on Facebook. Scroll down. So thank you so much, Maria. And one last time, tell everyone how to get into your 5-day Facebook challenge.
Just send me a private message. It's Maria Marcotte Kronk. And just let me know you're interested in the 5-day. It starts on the 27th of November. That's when our next 5-day is.
After Thanksgiving, so they have no excuses. Yeah. Okay, good. And again, if you're looking to build landing pages, check out nancyganzikoffer.com. Kaden put a link to landing pages that are converting at 65 to 85% that I've been using for my joint webinars and other things that I put out. So everyone have a happy Thanksgiving and a great day. And Maria, thank you so much. I will talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.